What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy always Andy. Today we're going to be adding more capacity to my 48 volt off-grid solar setup. Currently I have about 18.7 kilowatts of battery storage, and I've been working on this trying to get more solar panels set up to it so I can fully charge my batteries during the day when we have a full day of sun. I'm now making right about 5,000 watts of solar, and the issue I'm having is I don't have enough capacity. Yesterday was a really sunny day outside and I did manage to charge the batteries all the way up to 100%. This morning I got up and I'm still using just over 600 watts and my batteries are at 43%. If today was a cloudy day, I would not be able to charge my batteries back up to make it through another night. The time has come for me to add more batteries to my system so I can have more capacity to make it through the night. Mike over at Mike Builds donated me 4 batteries that he was no longer using that he's already taken out of service. Thanks to him, I got these for free and he didn't charge me anything. So the only things I had to get was a battery equalizer, a little bit of wiring, fuse, some battery terminals, and some Anderson connectors to hook all this up. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to very cheaply get more capacity for your system. Let's go ahead and get everything built up so we can get these connected while they're still on the bench, and then we'll take everything apart and get it over onto the floor. Ready to go inside. That's it. We have one side of this done. It looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. I'm gonna lay this one around here somewhere. All right guys, so that's done. So we have our first one to go from positive to negative, our second one to go from positive to negative, and our third one to go from this positive to this negative on the last battery, which is making this our main positive out. This will be our main negative going out. So let's go ahead and see if we can get all 4 of these batteries over here to the area where we're actually gonna have them stowed at. Let's do that real quick. All right guys, we got all the batteries laid out. I went ahead and I put the little cables we're gonna be using to connect each of the batteries down here next to them. So now we're gonna go ahead and hook up our battery equalizer. As soon as we hook this up to the first battery, the equalizer should kick on. I've already checked the voltage of each of these batteries, so let's grab the multimeter and check them one more time, because that was yesterday. All right, let's check these batteries real quick. First one's at 13.34, 13.34, 13.35, 13.32. So we'll go ahead and we'll take one set of leads off the equalizer. Each one of these on the positive side has a fuse inside of it. This kit does come with extra fuses for it. So we'll get the positive on the positive, negative on the negative, and then we'll go ahead and we'll install our little cable on here to each battery, and we'll get all these seriesed up, and that'll give us our 48 volt battery. So let's go ahead and connect all this real quick, and I'll bring you right back. Boom! Just like that, the equalizer is installed and hooked up and all the batteries are series together. The equalizer's job here is he's responsible for keeping all of the batteries equalized. It's got a nice little display screen on here, a nice readout. Obviously there'll be a link down in the description below so you can get one of these for yourself on Amazon. Let's go ahead and, also we went in through this 100 amp fuse on here as well. So for now that can hang out there. Let's go ahead and check with our multimeter from our main positive to our main negative and see what our voltage output is. All right, from our main positive to our main negative, looks like 53.36. Very good, and that'll work guys. All right, we have 2 more steps. First step is we're gonna build a harness to go from our fuse on our main positive and another piece going from our main negative, coming straight up together. And we're gonna make that into one of our Anderson connectors, and then we'll make the other side of the Anderson connector to go all the way up through the bottom of this table, over here, out the middle, and into our bus bars for our positive and negative, where our other 2 batteries are currently hooked up. I've got one battery over here hanging out, which is one of the 180 cal cell builds, and the other one underneath here. Let's go ahead and get that built real quick, and we will get this battery into service. All right, so I went ahead and I took 2 wire that are extremely long, And I put a couple ends on them. These are gonna run up through this hole and then up to both the bus bars, and then I'm gonna run it out through the hole down to the bottom over to about here somewhere, and I'll cut the ends of it off, and then I'll show you how I install the Anderson connectors. All right, so we have the ends that we made. I went ahead and cut these down to a reasonable length. Now we're gonna install our Anderson connector. So this is it. It plugs into the other side of this. There's little terminals that go inside of here, and they snap together. So you can connect these, and then if for whatever reason you want to disconnect your battery bank to service it or whatever, you can disconnect it. So I went ahead and I stripped these back actually pretty far on here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fold this in half. We're gonna shove it inside the end of this, and then we're gonna crimp this inside of the hydraulic crimper you guys saw me using earlier. So I'm gonna crimp that real quick, and I'll bring you right back. All right, guys, now with this crimped on here to the end of it, you can see the crimp made. Go ahead and shove this inside of here. There's a tang inside of that connects. Once it's connected on there, it doesn't come out. And that's it. So it's your Anderson connector. We now have one side made. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing with the other side. We'll get this made up real quick, and this will be the side that connects to the battery. Let's do it real fast. All right, so with one side of the cable, we've got it sitting here. Go ahead and run this up through the hole. Pull off the cover that's on the bus bar on the negative side. I'm gonna go ahead and connect this one here. I'll do the same thing on the positive side, and that'll get this side of the Anderson connector done. All right, so the Anderson connector coming from the bus bars by the inverter is done. The one going to the batteries for the rest of it looks good. Let's go ahead and get this connected. We've already got terminals on here, and let's see what we can get done here. All right, from the Anderson connector coming out of the batteries for this bank is at 53.35. From the Anderson connector coming out of the rest of the unit, we're at 57.24. Perfect, very good.
Yeah, it's dropping.
13.7, and those are raising 13.8. Get you guys a little closer to the shunt, or to the equalizer on here. 13.8, 13.6, and of course this is gonna equalize the batteries the entire time. And with just a few zip ties, you can clean it up like this, just so it looks a little bit better, so it doesn't look crazy. Same thing for the Anderson connectors, put a few zip ties on here to clean the harness up. And that's it. If you guys have any questions about anything you saw here in today's video, put it down in the comments below and I'd be happy to get to them. I do get to all questions and all comments down there. Links to all the stuff you saw here in the video will be in the description below as well. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.